Welcome back to BVarsity Live. We're having so much fun. We almost blew right past that commercial break there. We were all talking. I do want to talk a little bit of race strategy. Let's get into the nitty gritty of how you guys run races. We're here with distance runners from Liberty, Cagnei Duncan, from Bakersfield High, Maggie Baker, and Camille Campos from Stockdale High. Typically, you have two types of runners. You have the front runner in a distance race who will try to get out to such a lead that he or she can't be caught. And then you have probably more common, especially among top runners, is you just sort of keep the pace, and then you have your kick at the end where you just have more speed than anybody else. Do you guys have one that you follow? I know you. I'm always making you lead off, Cagney. We'll start with Camille. We'll go the other way around. Do you have a way you prefer to run?
Yeah, I've always liked to sit back a little bit and then try and see if I have enough of a kick to finish the race.
Chris, let's start that video of the current invitational and I think this is the 3200 you guys were running. So
yeah, we'll see some.
Yeah,
some of these,
and we can see that Maggie, you actually get a really good start here on the left. Do you remember this race?
Yeah. Yes.
So can you talk about let's talk about how you like to get off to a fast start then, right?
Yeah. Well, you said this was the 32?
I believe so.
Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah.
I think it's.
I don't even remember. This is the mile.
I think this might be.
Okay, this might be
because
the
it's
mile.
already staggered. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
it is the mile then. Yeah.
So with the mile, especially, you're focusing on more on splits. It's like there's only 4 laps, so it goes by pretty quickly. So you have 4 splits you're supposed to hit. So whether you're in a pack or not, if you're hitting your splits, you're fine. Compared to 32, when it's pretty much, it's like usually 9:30 at night, and you're tired and you want to sit back and win. Or
there's a little more tactic.
Yeah.
Involved.
Yeah.
So for the mile, you just hit your splits pretty much. That's what I'm focusing on. So if I have to be in front to do that, then I will.
So do you have a watch on to track those splits, or are you doing it in your head, or you have coaches
No,
yelling at you?
I have my mom yelling at me on the side. Yeah.
So
shout out to Mom. Thank you.
You can pick up her voice about all the other numbers being yelled out.
Yeah.
Cagney, does your mom help you with that, or does she just yell out squirrel the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to talk about that, too. Yeah.
Okay, so Cagney, you're right behind Maggie here through this entire first lap. So talk about your strategy starting off in the 16. Run.
Yeah.
Squirrel. Run.
Yeah. I like them. I listen to my splits and stuff, and then I just see how I'm feeling, and from there I know if I need to go faster or if I need to wait a little bit and then try later.
Oh,
so.
Look at this. There you go. You can thank Chris for that.
Maggie, are you okay at this point in the race leading, or would you rather have somebody in front of you to sort of tail off of?
I like bigger races with more competition, so I can not be leading. But, I mean...
You're concerned about your splits to the point where you don't care.
I don't mind.
And is that Bianca from North that's right there in third?
Yeah.
Just ahead of you, Camille? Okay.
Yes.
So at this point, you guys are almost getting through 800. Chris, let's go ahead and jump to the finish of this, if you could. So go ahead and let's pull it back for just a second. So here's okay, you guys are getting into the last stretch here. Can you guys talk about it? Do you remember this? Just kind of, Camille, you kind of break out here, and then you start to come up onto the side.
Yeah. At this point, you run as fast as you can without thinking about anything, pretty much.
And Camille, you started back, so you have to go wide, obviously. But you're comfortable with that, you said, kind of stalking.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that came close.
Yeah, real close finish, and Maggie's able to hold off.
Yeah, once you see the finish line, I think you just kind of go for it and try to give everything else that you have.
It's like the carrot in front of the squirrel's nose, in other words.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, Camille.
Oh.
Look at that.
Yep. So Camille was our BVarsity Cross Country Girls Runner of the Year, and we had them come up here to the 4th floor like a lot of the winter athletes are doing last week and this week. How much fun was that, kind of bring all those medals and do that shoot?
It was fun. It's crazy to see. I mean, I've been running since freshman year, so when you look back at some of those medals or, the races, you kind of remember them, and it's really fun.
I heard Trevor put all his medals on his arm, and they fell right to the floor.
You're a funny man.
I am a funny man.
I put on Navante Demison's older brother's Temecula Battle of the Belt.
Yeah, his championship belt.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We have. I think I have too much fun at this job.
You almost have to live vicariously through these athletes because we know you'll never achieve that.
Oh.
Okay, I crossed the line. Okay. All right, guys. How about moving forward? Now, Camille, you're a senior, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have college lined up yet? Or are you still looking at different colleges? What's the plan for next year?
I'm actually signing, I think, in 4 days to the University of Hawaii at Manoa.
Oh, all right.
Oh, congratulations.
All right.
Thank you.
Somebody gets their scholarship paid for to Hawaii.
Yeah.
No, how
she
did that
has to
come
wake
about,
up
though?
in
I
the
mean,
morning
did
and run on
they
the beach.
contact you? Did you want to go to Hawaii? How do you...
It was a little while back, and I had been, sending out some emails to different coaches, and it was just one of those things, and I was like, hey, why not? So I sent one out, and I happened to really get along with the coach, and
Very
everything kind of worked out.
Cross country or track and field?
Both.
Okay.
Now, are you familiar with Hawaii? Have you visited there a lot or anything, or is it going to be
Not really, but I went and visited in January for my official visit, and I got to meet the team and the coach and just check it out, and I fell in love with it. So
How long of a flight is that?
5.5 hours.
Are you okay being that far away from home? I mean, are you
Yeah.
nervous about that?
Well, I was at first, but most of my meets are going to be here in California because they're in the Big West Conference.
Okay.
So I'll be coming back. for
Irvine,
meets and
Fullerton, Cal Poly,
Yes.
all that. Maggie, forgive me. What grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
You're only a junior, so you probably just starting that process.
Yeah.
Is there somewhere in mind? I know Sarah's at NAU, Northern
Yeah.
Arizona.
That's a great school, but that's, NCAA Division I. So
Sure.
I don't know. It goes back and forth. Like, we were talking to coaches are talking to us. We're just keeping it open at this point.
So it's
whatever
still
happens.
wide. You have a whole year to sort of
Yep.
figure that out. And
Yeah.
and Cagney, you have 2 years, so you probably haven't even thought about college yet. But
I'm
how
jealous.
about going forward in your high school career? Do you sort of start to think at this point where you would like to be as a junior and senior, time wise, placement wise, stuff like that?
Yeah. Are you asking me for like what I want as my times or?
If you know,
Oh.
I didn't know if you would know 2 years out, but
Yeah, I don't. I'm not really sure, but I mean, I see some bright things ahead of me for me. So
yeah.
yeah.
When did it turn a corner? Hey, I'm pretty good at this. This is for any of you. I mean, was there a moment you had, or maybe you haven't had it yet, where you sort of say, you go from I do this to compete and have fun to, yeah, I'm pretty good at this?
Well, last year, my freshman year, I wasn't very good the first half, but during the second half, I started running with Morgan Hill, and I started
Who?
just staying with her.
Yeah.
So I started staying with her, and it just kind of went from there. So.
Yeah, if you try to stay with her, you will probably improve pretty quickly.
And Cagney, here's you winning the D3 title at Valley back in November, up at your favorite park, right?
Yeah.
I wonder why. There you go. That was
Is-
it.
Yeah, right.
No, we have a couple of minutes, and we're with you, Cagney. Tell us the story behind Squirrel.
Why?
You have to, because you told Trevor beforehand. I think it's a
No,
good
she
story.
didn't tell me. Her mother told
Oh,
me. She
okay.
refused to talk about it.
Okay. Well, Trevor, do you want to share it? Would you rather have Trevor tell us?
No,
Are
I
we
want to
re-
hear it out of the mouth of
watching
Squirrel
this.
herself.
Are we really doing this right now?
We
Yep.
are absolutely.
Okay, so. So
It's okay. We won't make you pay for it.
before I was born, when my mom was in the hospital, she was watching this commercial, and it was this mom, and she was about to have a baby, and it was a baby shower, and they were going to announce whether it was a boy or a girl. So she announces it's a girl, and so the little boy gets all excited and stuff, and the mom's like, "Do you understand what's happening?" He's like, "We're getting a squirrel. We're getting a squirrel." So I
There
don't
it
know,
is.
squirrel girl. It's been like that the whole time.
Yeah,
that's it.
See, I like this story because I have 2 young kids and I have a third one on the way, and we just told them. And my 2-year-old doesn't really get it, and my 4-year-old thinks she gets to pick whether she gets a baby brother or baby sister. So she's telling us, go order a brother, Mom. And let
She
that-
wants another brother.
That's what she wants.
She
wants
just
a brother.
wants to be the mother hen out
I
of
tell
all
her
of
she's
them.
crazy, but she wants another brother. So, that is the story behind Squirrel. I like that story. Where does the name Cagney come from? Is that a family name?
Well, my mom named me after her first show horse,
Oh, okay.
and it was his
The
name
horses
was
really do
Cagney.
go back all the way to the beginning.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So
And Maggie, you mentioned growing up with Sarah running, and she's 4 years older than you. So that
Yeah.
5 years older than you. So this is, a significant gap, and that got you into running. What memories do you have of watching her run?
Long track meets, and now we're experiencing that too. But it was just sitting and watching her do her thing, and it was exciting. And I always got super nervous for her, and I still get nervous for myself and when she races.
More nervous for her or for yourself?
Now I'd say it's for myself, but I still get nervous for her too.
Right. And Camille, any siblings that ran or?
No. My
No.
older sister played softball.
Okay. At Stockdale?
She went to BHS, actually.
Okay. I seem to
Yeah.
remember. I don't know. I can't.
Okay, we got a few minutes before we got to go to another break. Leading into Arcadia, I want each and one of you, if you could, pick your favorite Kern County athlete, not yourself and neither of the other two here at the desk, that you're excited to see compete on this weekend. And I already know who you're going to pick, Cagney.
Yeah.
I almost want to say, and you can't pick a teammate either, but go ahead. Cagney, go ahead.
Morgan.
Yep, duh.
Do we have a prediction on Morgan?
She's gonna win.
Take this thing. We need to get Morgan in here, by the way. How come Morgan Hill has not been on BVarsity in like almost an entire year?
Because, she was supposed to be on today, but weather stopped us from doing that this really fun video shoot that we're going to do with her. But we're going to do it next week, and we will have it on next week.
I want a week off. I want Morgan hosting the show.
Okay, that's
Let's do
fine.
it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Maggie, who are you looking forward to other than yourself or these two this weekend?
Michaela Romanini.
Okay.
She's only a sophomore. It's super exciting to watch.
What's
Are
she
you
running
excited to see her in the 400 or the 800?
Well, she's not running. Oh, for the relays?
Yeah.
I think her 800, I think she can knock down her time significantly.
Okay.
But her 400, she can whip out really quickly.
Okay.
Too, so.
And Camille?
I would say Kaylin Edwards,
Okay.
my teammate. He's got a really good passion for it, so that'll be
And
exciting.
he's in the triple jump?
Triple jump, yeah.
Okay.
You got there. High triple jump.
No, because he actually he's pretty close to wanting to do a decathlon, I think. Because you have.
Oh, you
Nick-
wrote about him today, didn't you?
No, I
Trevor?
wrote about Nick Zales, who's there,
Okay.
which is your
Zandy.
teammate, Zandy's.
Zandy's.
So he's over there competing in the decathlon, which is that's a feat in itself. And I always look at athletes like I always thought that Morgan might actually one day be a good,
Heptathlete.
heptathlete because she has that strength to be able to do throws and maybe pole vault if she ever got into that. But that's kudos to anybody that is willing to do that because you got to be good in everything. So all right.
Yeah.
Love it. Well, guys, thanks for being here, and good luck this weekend. The rest of the way, we'll talk to you
Thank you.
very soon.
Thanks.
Cagney Duncan, Maggie Baker, and Camille Campos, and the best female distance runners in the county and some of the best in the section of the state. So we'll keep an eye on them. We're going to be back with more track and field athletes right after this on BVarsity Live.